Today I am finishing up fitting the side logo holes. I'm gonna drill these because I want to drill them before I paint, obviously, in case I mess up. So I'm gonna drill the holes. I've made a template out of some wood, and I'm doing this pretty simply. So somebody online, information I got said it's 1.5 inches up from the bend here. So this tape is 1.5 inches. It's pretty low tech. So I just put a piece of tape down here, then I put a piece of tape here, and they said that the bottom of the lettering starts 1.5 inches there, which is basically along this line, the bottom of this lettering. And then I pre-drilled the holes using this as a template because this is not original. So the online instructions are not that useful. So I just used this actual replacement logo. Then I measured 10.5 inches from the inside of the door, right here, the fender, where the fender meets the door, right here, 10.5 inches and then I centered it there. And the reason I did that is actually because I just like the logo position. The stock logo on the 71 is supposed to be centered on here, which this is going to be a little forward of, but it's also not as forward as the later 70s, which start almost like over here, like there. So I just picked a number. I also did that because this panel goes here and then it comes back up, and I think by moving this way it might run into the little bend right here, and I want it somewhere where it's flat. So I know this area is flat. That's where it's going to go, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Of course, I'm just going to center it 10.5 inches in from the door on the passenger side. So that's where that's going to live, and I like it. I like the position. So that's what I did. Right now I just taped this in place, and I'm going to drill the pilot holes and make sure it fits, and then go ahead and drill those through. Okay, so I drilled these with a 1/8 drill, and that fits. So I'm going to go ahead and drill these through with the 1/8, and then I'm going to go to this bit, which is a 9/64, and this one I think will fit the little studs on the back of the logo. What do you guys think? So like I said, it's a little forward of the traditional position, but I like it. And I'm not going for the egg crate louver inserts. I'm just gonna leave it open, so confuse people. A lot of people think this is a 73 or above front end, but really it's just missing the egg crate. So anyway, that's that. Time to do the other side. Okay, I'm here on the passenger side, just doing a little test fitting. And a couple things. First of all, these logos, which are expensive, they come with these little rubber covers on the back, and at first I thought that's how you were supposed to install them. Don't do that. These come off. Secondly, I really like the quality. I got them from here. Well, I ordered them from somewhere else, but like everything, they're just drop shipped basically. So I got them from Trim Parts. Trim Parts, I mean, the quality's great. These are actually really substantial, kind of beefy, but they have no tech support. But if you want to get them, here's the info. No instructions. But look, you guys, this is what I'm doing. There was another gentleman who created a blog, and very detailed, but I'm just putting, like I said, I just ran a piece of tape along the crease seam right here, and then I put another piece of tape because this is 1.5 inches, and then I marked the line. These two holes here these two pins, the front and the back, this one and this one, they're basically going to be on the bottom of the text, a little bit lower, but that's okay, tiny bit lower, close enough. So I'm using that as a guide, and then I just measured 10.5 inches in. I mean, you can measure 8.5, I think, which gets you more centered. That's the number I read. So if you want it centered, you go about 8.5 and then center this there. I wanted this a little bit more forward because I like the way it looks, and also, like I said, I wanted to avoid that little bend that happens right around here where this starts to move back out after it comes in and then it starts going out. You can see it right there. So I just wanted to avoid that, and this is what I ended up with. So again, I mean, you can do whatever you want. That's what I'm doing, and I think it works pretty well. Okay, all finished. So I did have to, and by the way, oh, one thing I didn't mention earlier, well, let me finish my thought. I did have to open up this hole a tiny bit this way. Even though I made a template, it still was a little tight. So from what I gather by reading people's information that they leave is that the posts, you actually don't secure these. You could probably put a little speed nut on the back of these, but originally they didn't have anything. So you do have this peel and stick, right? So you get the peel and stick on the back, and that just goes straight on. And it says to apply 10 pounds of pressure for 30 seconds. So I guess you got to get somebody to lean up against your car. So that's how you install them. It should stay there. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe put a speed nut on the back because these things are 50 bucks each. That's money. It's just sitting on your car. Money. All right. Thanks for watching.